Teaching it to students is very much about having them experience an actual session at the end of the day. Because in the producing class, we have what amounts to about 24 hours worth of class time on the fundamentals. Starting with Thomas Edison. This is the acoustic recording, electric recording. We talk about magnetic tape recording. We talk about editing. We talk about the digital era. And microphones and consoles and all this stuff is flooding their head, you know. They need to see human beings interact with each other and use this information in a creative, purposeful way before they can assimilate how to make use of all this information. You know, oh, great. So you're telling me, Bob, that there's like 70 different types of microphones that I can use. Great. I mean, it's almost like choose for me now because I'm sort of, you know, smothered with all the options that you've just presented me. Now you're telling me that there's parametric EQs, shelving EQs, filters, compressors, limiters, gates, expanders. They need to see it put into practice. And so my recording sessions that I execute as a part of the producing recorded music class are with bands that I bring to the table. In my experience, and from talking with a number of people from other institutions, there's sometimes a situation where the instructor will get up in front of the class and he will say, okay, who's got a band? And who wants to be the band for this class? And I think that that's complete crap because I want my students to experience a professional recording session. And obviously you can't be on two sides of the glass at one time. If you're in the class, you shouldn't be performing. You should be recording. But beyond that, I want my band to know full well what is the purpose of this session. And the purpose of the session cannot be to produce your music in a hit way because obviously in 8 hours you're not going to make that many hit songs. So I get a band, sometimes even an 8-piece band. Sometimes I even pay these people. Not much. To come in and be complacent and be creative and respond to anything that the students have to say. And they understand at the end of the day that this is for the students. This is not a professional recording session for you to make something and put it on YouTube and get famous. You're doing this as a favor to me or as a favor to the students, but however you want to look at it, you guys are not here to make a hit record. You're here to make a complacent experience for the students so that they can learn, so that they can see me and you interact without feeling like the clock is running, without feeling inhibited, so that the students actually participate. And you know, that might not be the most real experience for them, and I feel like they're going to have real experiences in their life where they will be on the clock, where the artist will be upset, where there will be egos clashing and everything like that, but I don't want that to be a part of their first experience. So that's how I try to teach it to my students, is in an environment that is literally somewhat controlled, so that they feel positive about what recording is, and that they feel like it's valuable, and that they're not distracted by egos.